Hello, my name is Duncan Alderdice, and the reason I'm making these videos is to document the journey I take as I become who I am. Today was a fantastic day, actually very high productive, lots of things happened energy today. So, first item of business, obviously, is dials on the day, which are, hold on, $39 on the day, rather low. But it's okay because 5 dials held, no deals closed, but 2 booked demos. Now, one of those came from, I was like calling the inbound leads that are kind of sent, like doing a bit of pipeline calling up in the morning, and then they called like 10 minutes before I was going into another call. Looks like there's potential, booked it and follow up for an actual conversation to continue it on Monday. That was nice. It got really hectic. Then there was one, I thought I was going to close a deal today, except there was one guy who said like just too many things going on right now, but definitely interested in future, like follow up in 3 months. And then I went like, really follow up in 3 months? Or you just like, you know, people just are saying like, you can say no. And he went, oh, no, like I just have other things going on that I want before I'm paying for this out of pocket. I want to actually have the time to dedicate to it. And then we actually booked a follow-up on the calendar for July 8th. Which is like way far in the future, and I'm not expecting them to close then. But since they were the one to suggest it, like I remember him saying like going like we can book a time later. It more is he's interested in the program, but just not ready to buy right now, real quick, which is fine. Other times I will get similar sounding answers. We're just like follow up with me in 6 months kind of thing. But like I do that hand gesture just because really what they're saying is I'm not interested, but I like maybe in the future, I don't know, like things might change, which is a non-answer. Whereas this was more it was a step above a brush off, but not an opportunity to close. So then didn't like really push it. But then the one that I did think was going to close was at 11. It was unfortunate just because it was essentially like he spoke with this team. They've had bad experiences with things in the past, and the level they were at was too much for what they were willing to invest. But then I said there were lower levels, sent an email follow up. I sent a text saying that we'll connect next week. He sent a text I didn't go anywhere with that. He sent a text after the call saying, let's touch base next week. I sent him an email giving an options, essentially going like, okay, we can try the gold with a discount and 10 bonus. If you want to test us, try it with that. You can also go with green, but the green one, and I said in the email, essentially going like, if you're just going to try for the green, and the difference in price between the green and the gold with the discount is like $350 for 18 extra households. So like, and what I put in the email, my sales manager was the one who suggested this, was if if you're not I said going, if you're leaning more to, you should start, if you want to test us, start with the gold. If you're leaning more towards green, I would say spend your money somewhere else on a different opportunity. And the reason I'm happy with that is because I go, if the difference between if $350 for twice the amount of households is too much money to try the program that's clearly different from everything else, then you don't have enough to work with to afford us. So then try something like then use that 800 somewhere else. If you're willing to give us a try and up at the 3,000-ish level was too expensive just to kind of go for it, okay. Let's see what we can get. If it's more within a reasonable price testing range. But I have confidence that if they get 35 from us, they will know if they can do something with us, and I believe that they can have success with us. If they go with this, it just is what I think. It's just more like it's 17. It's still possible to see the results. It just is more whenever people are testing with the lowest level. I go don't test with the lowest level. Test with anyways. Then there was another one. There was just a person wasting my time, and I was just frustrated with it. I think what I'm learning is if they ask for price like the second question after I say I want to learn more about your business is, I think I just need to like be more resilient, number one, and like not answer someone's questions if I don't want to, like keep control of the conversation. But more importantly, if they ask price right away, this, and I spoke with my manager about this, is to say, I forget the actual talk track, but something to the effect of, no, okay, hold on. I want to, did I close? I did close. No, I didn't close. Hold on. It's important that I actually say this correctly. Hold on. I'm making sound to not lose interest. Why is this so bright? Sorry. Something to the extent, this is my favorite, something to the extent of, if I do show you pricing, are you going to buy? And if they say no, then I go like, okay, so then let me do the typical process, which is essentially is going like, okay, I can show you pricing, but like I haven't diagnosed whether or not you have the problem. I don't know anything about your business, whether you're the right person that we help out. So like you're gonna and you don't know anything about the program enough to make a meaningful decision based on the price that I show. So if I do, you're just gonna go, no, it's too expensive. I'll think about it, and then the conversation will be over, which is what happened. But I want a way to navigate that other than saying, going, fuck you, let me do my thing, or just hanging up the phone, both of which obviously are inappropriate ways to handle that particular conversation. Yeah, okay, so I'm just moving on from that. Then there was another call at 2 p.m. This was one that I thought was actually going to close, and it was good because he picked up, he said, essentially going like, I do want to move forward with you. I don't actually have the money right now. There were things that I thought were going to close that weren't going to. I'm looking at that gold level. And then he was going like, I want to try you out for 3 months to actually kind of give you like an option. And so he's saving up for 3 months in advance. And I said, well, like, you don't actually have to stay at 3 months, like at the top tier. Like we have a $99 tier you can drop down to, which is, the reason it's there is if you can't afford or don't need more households but want to stay on the platform, you can drop to that level and then work what we've given to you. And when you get paid for that, then get more. And he didn't know that. And so that was good. But then it was okay, so no, but it's still, he didn't have the money there. But also didn't want to start at green, and it was a good conversation, and at the end of it, I gave him a discount. Like I wanted to actually, as well as the 10 bonus households, I wanted to see him perform, like get to the level. But I sent him a text afterwards saying, going like, this is the number you got to get to. Just kind of like not coaching him, like coaching him to get like, this is the goal. This is what we said on the call. You want to start with us. You need this amount of money. So here's your target. We have a follow-up set up in 2 weeks. His goal, he wants to be on the program in April. He doesn't have the money yet. Would like to get to the point of having the money. So that was a productive conversation. Then there was one that just kind of didn't go anywhere. And then lastly, it was 4 to 5, and someone posted in the Slack channel being like, hey, anyone want a demo at 4:15? I almost said no. I then thought about it, looked to make sure there was nothing in, and then connected and said I would take it. And it was a great demo. I also liked it because it was, I felt Jordan Belforty, like when, you know that scene, like the scene where he goes like this just came across my desk, like that animated kind of style. I felt like I was like selling, and it was a good conversation. Not like selling penny stocks to someone who is like lying to someone, but it just felt more of an animated good conversation. Almost got a 1 call close, but then they just wanted a day. They said, we like just give me a day. We can talk tomorrow. Okay, you don't work tomorrow, but like we can do Monday. And it's booked for Monday. But it was fun. Like there was a point where he said, like he was going like, well, what's the intent of these people? Are these people actually willing to have a conversation? And instead of going like, oh no, they are, or saying a third of them book into meetings, I phrased it differently, which I'm glad I did. And I said, going, okay, like he says, like, what's the intent of these people? I reply with going like, okay, well, let me put it this way. How many times have you gone online, filled out a 40 item questionnaire, revealing information about your with the amount of cash in your account, your investments, the insurance you have, your kids, your retirement age, including a phone number verification, all of that on a whim. And he goes like, well, I never have. And I go like, yeah, exactly. And that's not what these people hear. And now I don't want to mislead you and say that everyone's just expecting your call, but something led them to fill this out. Like they're curious about something. So the need is there. Like that's the intent. And you go through, oh, okay. Which is like a fair representation because that is true. And it's a proper expectation setting because it's not the case that everyone's just waiting to be like for a financial advisor or an insurance agent to just contact them. But like they have taken the time to fill that out. So, and it's 40 questions. Like 40 questions isn't 4. It's a lot more than that. It's 40 questions isn't 4. It's a lot more. But so booked him for Monday. Unfortunately, I didn't close anything today. I wish I kind of did. And I forecasted that I was going to close more this week than I want, and that's let down. But my Monday is jam-packed. So there's something at 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. All are demos. So fully booked, and that's great. And then I was talking with my manager at the end of the day, and I was going like, where are all these coming from? Like, what is that? And then he asked, like, are they all marketing promos? And we went through them, and like 6 of the 8 of them are as a result of things I did and booked for myself. So then it's just like going like, why am I so busy on Monday? And it's like, oh, because I'm doing shit that's making me busy on Monday. It's like nice. And to end this off, because it's really hot in my apartment and it's warming up right here. It is so hot, I think, that I want to burn this motherfucker down.
Come on, Boogie, let's burn this motherfucker down!
And we're back there. That's just a short clip, inside joke. If you know, you know. I will talk to you later. It's the weekend. I have to do laundry. I hope I actually do it. It's an alcohol-free April, so I'm gonna have a lot of time on my hands. Maybe I order Uber. I don't even know if I want to, because the taco meal is actually really fucking good. We'll see what happens. I read the poem section of this book, like the joke Cutting and Revenge, the intro this morning. Edited a video this morning. I think just one. Hold on, let me check. Yep, just one. So we'll see what happens next. That's tilting, isn't it? It's gonna fall. I'll talk to you later.